Driving through a radioactive surreal zone where your only friend is a station wagon sounds crazy, but it works so well. You spend your time scavenging parts, repairing your car, and escaping chaotic anomalies in a bizarre wilderness. Managing fuel, fixing flat tires, and upgrading your garage gives a tight, constant survival loop. Outrunning deadly storms while your dashboard lights flicker creates incredible tension every single run. Just wait until you enter a dark tunnel and realize your headlights are the only thing keeping the anomalies from flipping your car upside down.
Imagine waking up shrink-sized in a massive forest where a simple grasshopper can rip you to pieces. You chop giant blades of grass, construct fortresses inside giant tree canopies, and tame lethal insects to fly across the map. The constant danger of birds, spiders, and changing weather keeps every excursion intense. Mounting a fully tamed armored beetle and charging into a hornet nest gives a massive power rush. Before you step into the swamp biome, make sure your armor is maxed out because giant praying mantises hunt you from the shadows.
Building an empire from scratch in a gritty, historical open world takes survival mechanics to an epic scale. You start naked on a riverbank gathering wood and stone, but quickly recruit NPC followers to automate farming and crafting. The massive multiplayer warfare lets you build giant siege engines and defend fortress walls against player raids. Taming wild warhorses and commanding small armies gives an incredible feeling of progression. Try marching your squad into high-tier territory without scout reports, and you might lose your entire base before sunrise. Hopping between magical, corrupted outer realms using dimensional portals feels endless. You craft Victorian-style gear, build elaborate estates, and fight terrifying creature factions across wild biomes. Using realm cards to alter gravity, weather, and enemy spawns lets you completely customize your survival difficulty. Hunting giant apex beasts for high-tier crafting materials requires careful tactical prep. Opening a Blood Realm portal without proper gear is an instantly easy way to get ambushed by creature swarms. Waking up as a weakened vampire and building a gothic castle while dodging lethal sunlight is pure thrill. You hunt down powerful boss bloodlines to unlock dark magic, weapon recipes, and castle upgrades. Managing blood quality and staying in the shadows during daytime forces you to plan every excursion carefully. Converting captured humans into loyal servants to harvest resources makes base progression incredibly satisfying. Stepping out of the shadows 5 seconds before noon will incinerate your inventory faster than you can run back to your coffin. Fighting cosmic horror monstrosities in a post-apocalyptic open world delivers pure atmospheric adrenaline. You explore ruined cities, gather alien resources, and craft high-tech firepower to survive corrupted zones. Building mobile truck bases and taming bizarre, deviant companions keeps base management super engaging. The eerie creature designs and boss encounters demand sharp movement and top-tier weapon mods. Entering a high contamination zone unprepared will warp your character's sanity until hallucinations attack you from nowhere. Plunging into freezing alien ocean depths where massive leviathans hunt you in zero visibility is terrifying. You construct high-tech underwater research bases, manage oxygen and body temperature, and craft modular submarines. Diving into pitch-black trenches for rare mineral deposits keeps your heart pounding the entire time. The deep underwater atmosphere and alien fauna force you to stay alert every second. Swimming inside a narrow ice cave and hearing a deep leviathan roar right behind you will test your panic response instantly. Getting stranded on a cannibal-infested island with hyper-smart enemy AI creates non-stop survival paranoia. You chop down trees, build massive defensive log fortresses, and craft improvised weapons to stay alive. The dynamic seasonal changes force you to store food and fuel before harsh winters freeze your water sources. Defending your home against organized mutant raids gets crazier every single night. When the night falls and muttering voices start circling your campfire in the pitch black, you better hope your defensive traps hold up. Sailing a Viking longship through stormy seas toward uncharted biomes is peak open-world adventure. You chop timber, construct cozy Viking halls, and brew mead to prepare for brutal biome boss fights. The weather physics, food buff system, and structural integrity mechanics give base building amazing depth. Conquering dangerous biomes with upgraded gear and defeating massive mythical bosses feels incredibly earned. Summoning the Plains boss before building a fully upgraded stone fortress usually ends in total village destruction. Surviving on the harshest desert planet in the galaxy means heat, sandstorms, and giant sandworms threaten every step. You harvest spice, manage moisture meters, and construct fortified desert outposts to survive harsh sandstorms. Scavenging crossed ships and fighting rival factions for valuable territory delivers intense open-world friction. Riding ornithopters and dodging massive sandworm breaches makes resource gathering high stakes. Standing on open sand when the desert floor starts vibrating means you have less than 10 seconds before a colossal worm swallows you whole. Gliding over toxic mist valleys and carving out bases with voxel building freedom feels incredible. You venture into deadly shroud zones to loot rare chests, fight corrupted bosses, and rescue legendary crafters. The terraforming system lets you dig underground fortresses or build towering mountain castles block by block. Crafting high-tier weapons and upgrading your flame altar expands your exploration boundaries dramatically. Deep inside the shroud, your timer drops to 30 seconds, and a massive mutated boss blocks the only exit path. Wearing ancient masks to possess different tribal warriors and build a massive tribal community is amazing. You explore dangerous jungle wilderness, recruit skilled NPCs, and assign them tasks to automate entire base operations. The realistic combat system, body damage mechanics, and wild animal taming provide a deep survival loop. Mastering different mask skills turns your character into a deadly force against rival tribe strongholds. Infiltrating a high-level Apex tribe fortress alone will show you how fast elite guards can surround and overwhelm you. Taming powerful element-infused creatures and equipping them with heavy firepower changed survival gaming completely. You explore a massive open island, battle wild alpha bosses, and construct automated factory bases. Assigning your captured pals to mine resources, craft weapons, and defend your territory makes base management extremely fun. Exploring high-level dungeons and hunting rare shiny variants keeps the gameplay loop wildly addictive. Attacking a level 50 legendary boss without a fully equipped dragon team will wipe out your entire squad in seconds. Surviving in a backyard where everyday bugs look like colossal movie monsters is pure survival perfection. You build shelters out of grass blades, craft armor from insect shells, and harvest dewdrops off leaves. The smooth combat system, lab dungeon story progression, and base defense raids keep exploration super fresh. Fighting wolf spiders at night in dark grass tunnels delivers top-tier survival thrill. Venturing under the porch without gas masks and explosive arrows will leave you completely cornered by infected spider swarms. Waking up naked on a lush island surrounded by roaring dinosaurs in full Unreal Engine 5 graphics is unbeatable. You craft basic stone tools, build massive seaside fortresses, and tame giant prehistoric beasts like the T-Rex and Giganotosaurus. The updated graphics, dynamic physics, and massive overhaul to wild creature AI make survival feel hyper-realistic. Breeding top-tier dinosaur mutations and raiding boss arenas with your tribe delivers the ultimate open-world survival rush. You just finished taming a high-level Giganotosaurus after hours of work when a sudden thermal storm rolls in and a wild rival alpha emerges from the tree line.